Happy Monday, guys. Welcome back after a short little weekend away, trying to get some stuff knocked out around the house, things going on, visitors, but we're back, man. And during that time that I wasn't streaming, there was still progress being made on some things I think you guys will find interesting. We're going to explore some of those today. Kind of let people trickle on in, make sure my audio's good. When I got on, I couldn't hear anything in my earphones, which is weird. First time it's done that in a while. So just want to make sure we're good to go before I start kind of telling you guys where we're at, what's going on, and what the plans are for this game. So wait, if you guys want to let me know how your Monday's going, we'll wait like another 30 seconds for someone just to come in, let me know audio's good, everything's good. We'll get this thing popping. And 890, what's going on, man? Thank you for coming through the stream, my guy. So we got some big things in the works. And we're going to showcase some of it today. Shout out to my guy Big Papa. He's been helping me out a bunch the last couple days. I was doing some work with JJ as well, although he's kind of gone MIA out of the blue. But working on coaching sliders, because there's a lot of people that are requesting for that. However, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I noticed this like a couple weeks ago when we first started messing around. It's that, we had the user versus CPU sliders we were testing. We released those, and I initially was testing coach mode on those sliders, and it was actually playing the exact same. It was, I think, the first time ever where the CPU versus CPU experience looked virtually identical to the user versus CPU experience, which was kind of crazy. And I had mentioned to you guys that there was some testing done on speed threshold. 65 kind of seemed like the sweet spot if you were wanting to have offensive linemen be as fast as they should be. And spent a lot of time off stream and a little bit on stream testing with coach mode the 65 threshold. And a lot of people have been asking about that. I mentioned it in that slider video. Ultimately, here's where I'm at with 65 threshold. I can't figure out a way to balance it, because I can get so much good out of the 65 threshold, but then there's always one or two things that aren't good, and I can't figure out how to get those things to be good as well without sacrificing something else. There's been every avenue explored. You either have good pass rush, and then the quarterbacks will just dink and dunk, no deep shots, coverage is too tight, whatever. Or you have the opposite of that. And there's just no way to really balance it. So I'm officially off of 65 threshold. If I can't balance something, I'm not going to do it. There was some slight exploration on 17 threshold. I know you guys know I was on that a lot last year. And people like that because of the numbers for the DBs and stuff, but it played really, really good. The 17 threshold played really, really well with the trenches. The run game didn't feel overpowered at all, but the issue is wide receivers just running past DBs. Like, you could throw deep shot after deep shot after deep shot. If there was a one-on-one, no safety help, it was like an 80% chance you're getting a wide open deep shot. And so, again, balancing. If you can't balance it, you know what I mean? So I'm back on 50 threshold. Probably where I'm going to stay for a while. It's the easiest to balance, in my opinion. And working on coach mode sliders. However, for those of you who are in here, I'm going to tell this to you as a thank you for being in here. From what I'm understanding so far with the game, is that coach mode sliders and user versus CPU sliders will be interchangeable. And so I took this as an opportunity to work on fixing some of the things I didn't like about the slider set that were released a week and a half ago. Chase, what's going on, man? Hey, I appreciate that too, by the way. Thank you, thank you. So what you're going to see here, I'm trying to get better pass rush. You should see some better. Definitely should notice something with the ball carriers. You should definitely notice something with the ball carriers. Right now, the only thing left I got to figure out is pass coverage, because, and trying to find that sweet spot, right? Because we want to have some big plays over the top. We obviously don't want to have nothing like that, but here's where you're at. If you make the defenders too aggressive, the underneath isn't there. And the over the top will be, but they need time for that. And we have pass rush, so they don't typically have a lot of time to get that over the top opportunity. If you take away the over the top because of the pass rush, they'll get the ball out and there's underneath stuff open, so it'll feel like there's so many checkdowns. So it's just all about trying to find the balance there. So we're going to show you guys something. It's really, really close. I'm at this point, the only thing I'm tweaking right now is just working on coverage just a little bit, trying to find the balance. So I want your guys' opinion. How are we feeling about Dynasty being fixed? Man, we'll know more on Thursday. But I think it's interesting. The more and more people look in to Dynasty, the more it seems like Thursday made it worse. This past Thursday, like overall, last Thursday made it worse. Like they didn't understand what they were doing. Let's just take away a bunch of 4 stars and 3 stars, increase a bunch of 2 stars. And then Jaden posted a video yesterday that shows that players aren't even developing the right way. Mr. Fenwick, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. So I don't know. I really don't think they understand all the issues that are in Dynasty. Or how to even fix it. And the other thing is, I don't think it's something, they mentioned, it'll be 2 weeks ago. This week, Friday, I think, will be 2 weeks ago since they mentioned that they're working on Dynasty fixes. And it was going to be 2-parter. When you look at all the issues that people are talking about, like, they're still getting a ton of players just disappearing, just gone to no man's land. A bunch of issues with player progression. You get a huge influx in 80 overalls. Nobody's hitting 99, 293. It's all because the player's progressing incorrectly. They're spending their NIL stupid. Like, I just don't think that's a fix that can be made in 2 weeks. Because it wasn't even tested in the first place. If it was, how does this even happen? I don't know. We're going to go ahead and get some gameplay going, though. I know it's what you guys are here for. Let's switch over. And I definitely want you guys to tell me what you notice and see different. I think you're definitely going to notice and see some stuff, man. This is still work in progress. I'm trying to... I really want to present, some good... I don't even care about uniforms. Some good gameplay for this. What's up, 1856? It's time to get rid of some 6-figure dev and replace them with AI, fumble recoveries, and PR stats. Fumble recoveries, PR stats, along with recruiting XP are broken. I don't think that needs to be replaced. Anything needs to be replaced. Why can't I hear anything? Hold on. Can you guys hear anything? Oh, I should probably unmute it, that's why. I think they just need to hire somebody else. I did figure out, so everyone, we know that everyone talks about, like, there's so many tackles for a loss. I figured something out with tackles for a loss, you guys. You're never going to believe this. I know everyone looks and there's so many tackles for a loss. So many tackles for a loss. There is. They show that there's tackles for a loss. But I'm going to show you, remind me after the first quarter in case I get like immersed and forget. There's a reason why it's showing so many tackles for a loss. That'll just blow your socks off. That again is just, it's not correct. Like it's screwed up. And I'll just tell you guys, the game is tracking stops for no gain as a tackle for a loss. They didn't lose any yards. They didn't gain any yards. So when you have a person go for just back to the line of scrimmage, the game's counting that as a tackle for a loss. And it was really weird. Figured that out yesterday. Or was it Saturday night? I don't remember. It was one of the two. Might have been Saturday night. You just look at it. You pause after a quarter. You pause after a quarter. And you go and you look at how many tackles for a loss there is for each team, right? You just count them all up. And let's just say there's 8. I don't remember how many there was the other night for the first quarter. There was like 6 or 7. And you can go into the highlights, right? In between plays.
SGN Nation has a new recruit. Welcome to the ranks.
Show you every single play, and it'll show you -1 yard.
SGN Nation has a new recruit. Welcome to the ranks.
Hold on 1 second. What did I need to? Yo, Henry, welcome to SGN Nation, man. Appreciate you. I got to figure out why I couldn't. Oh, hold on. There we go. That'll fix it. Can't hear me too well over the other audio? I can turn this down. I think I had it cracked up. Let me know if this is better. Let me know if that game audio is better. I had it cranked up. I had it cranked up when I did the coach mode stream the other day. That's why. And I was just calling the plays. I just turned it down a little bit. Let me know if it's better. If not, I'll adjust it some more. What I was going to tell you guys, though, is, so this will tell you -1 yard, +3 yards, whatever. You go through here and you count all the ones that say minus on there. There was 3. And there was a couple that were saying just no gain, no gain. It is including no gain as tackles for a loss, which is freaking mind-blowing. When I got a new member, it was really loud. Hell yeah. As it should be. Now I can turn it down a little bit.
Looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket.
Gotta shout out those new members, man. No, I can turn it down. And I did just turn down the game audio. Let me know if that's better.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions, and how
I can continue to tweak it.
Your old squad, like it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back.
Oh, because you couldn't hear me? Gotcha.
Palmer,
it is designed to drown me out. Like, it's on purpose. I really want to, like, you know, that person just become a member, but let me know if this is a little bit better.
But make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game.
And this is, again, I think everything here is locked in. I really like the pass rush. I think the run game's in a good spot. This is all going to be about I don't know if quarterback play is the right word. Pass coverage, I think is the right word. Making sure there's a good mix of down the field throws, not necessarily like 40, 50-yard deep shots, but like at least 25, 20, 25 yards, down the field. Not all just, these, dink and dunk style throws. And it's literally just balancing. Balancing the coverage, right? When you jack it up, you can take away the underneath, but then the over the top will open up.
Like, I've got to make somebody else.
And then if you do the opposite, right, the underneath will be, if you have them play soft, the underneath is open, and then the over the top isn't there.
Behind the sticks on second down. Running inside, it's Riley. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help
his
quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long.
Oh, no.
It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And he was
Paul, yeah, we're supposed to get another... We're supposed to get another fix this week, man. But like I was saying, Paul, I just don't think that they can get the right amount of testing. Well, we've done all the testing. I just don't know how they're going to get the fixes in for it so quickly. You know what I mean?
First down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Guys, let's take a minute and talk a little Washington State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when
I guess we'll see. I could be wrong, but again, I wasn't that impressed with the Dynasty update from
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each
from last
conference.
Thursday.
Head-to-head's still
All right, we're at
very
3rd and
much
10.
matched. So if you're sitting obviously at the top,
We'll
like
put a
these
spy
teams
on 'em.
are, the head-to-head this day will
We'll
really
see, though.
matter.
I'm definitely hoping that I get surprised. I'm ready to start my Dynasty. In fact, I'll probably start it no matter what after that update comes out, just because what else am I waiting for? Video Game Nation says Matt's probably going to be up before the fixed Dynasty. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I don't start a Dynasty, I'll never get to play it with you guys on stream, because once Madden comes out, I'll pretty much be abandoning this until to work on Madden stuff. Oh no! All right, one other thing I want to mention that is in these coach mode test sliders is I heard you guys on the roughing the passer. 51 too extreme. And back to 50. Back to 50 on that. Also did some adjustments to the offsides as well. All right. So right there, that's not a loss, right? We don't even have to go. We don't have to do this for very long. There's a -2. That's a no gain, right? Let's see. Let's do this live. I swear, I hope that this holds up the way it did.
SGN Nation has a new recruit. Welcome to the ranks.
Coach Clemens coming through with another gifted sub. Thank you so much.
SGN Nation has a new recruit. Welcome to the ranks.
So it's showing 1 tackle for a loss right here, 0 tackle for a loss. So that time it's holding up. I don't know. When I looked at the other day, it was counting the 0-yarders. So we'll see. We'll monitor that. We'll monitor that. But so far, there's only 1 tackle for a loss, and it's legit.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. And they fail to hook up on.
Appreciate you, Coach Clemens, man. How are you doing today? Have you done any more testing? Not that there's much to test right now. We kind of know what the status is.
Splits the uprights. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready on your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage.
I see your message, but I think it got messed up. It says top of the morning. I think the overalls are messed up because every overall has to match the archetype. Well, I don't know about that because ooh, we're gonna see this, you guys. This is what I told you was different. This is what I told you. There's made some changes. You're gonna see some stuff with running backs. But coach, what I was gonna say is Jaden dropped a video. I don't know if you see Call Me Jaden. He was showing that players weren't even upgrading to their archetype. And not only that, like there was a finesse pass rusher, a speed rusher, who was upgrading all power, didn't do anything finesse. You have cornerbacks upgrading like their strength instead of their coverage skills. Like it just made no sense. Like what players were upgrading made absolutely no sense whatsoever. They were wasting points. Whoop. Hit that hole. We like it, man. We like it. Again, you should definitely see some nice stuff from ball carriers with some of the changes. And Dat Boy Montana brings out another point. Players aren't increasing their awareness whatsoever. They're putting they're upgrading when you have upgrading on automatic. They're putting it in all the stupidest stuff. And they don't care about awareness whatsoever. Yeah, your punter shouldn't be upgrading his speed whatsoever. You're right. That's just auto progression do what it's going to do though. No, auto progression shouldn't be doing that. Auto progression should be intelligent. Because we can't go through and progress every single player for in the entire football landscape, nor should we have to.
Start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within.
So it seems, you know, right now, some of you guys notice how the quarterbacks aren't really pushing the ball down the field. That would indicate that the coverage over the top is too good, and so they're only going underneath.
Immediately fires to the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
That's what it looks like, right? So that's what I was saying. It's a balancing act. We want the throws down the field.
Dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on
but we want,
you got to do one thing really well. You've got to and make that tackle, and that's exactly.
But we want.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. So they've put up some early points, and now
we want a good balance, good mixture of both.
Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Back to pass on 2nd down.
Yeah, but you can only edit the fake guys, right?
For all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Can't edit the real players.
In the passing game, he runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
But not just that, Darth Rambo. You're gonna keep the 90s right, but the 80s get a massive overall too. Well, now he's going deep.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Maybe we're okay. He has thrown the ball down the field a little bit. Our quarterback hasn't, so we'll see what happens.
Basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again.
Yeah, can't have to all the real players. Yeah, but if you missed the stream that I did the other day, Darth Rambo, like when we were looking at it on was it Friday?
They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last
Thursday?
time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm.
Thursday. You get a massive influx in 80 overalls. Nice throw. They just don't get up to 90. So it's not just worry about the 90s, because like we were doing it, we were getting like 3 quarterbacks 90 overall, but we were getting 96 between 80 and 89. 96. I don't know what just happened there.
And then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Bates.
Here we go.
Stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Broncos
get our
come to the
offense
line
going a little
with
bit.
fresh set of downs.
No, it's not because of their cap. It's because they're upgrading stupidly.
A little misdirection
They're
and
spending their
handoff
points
on
on
the taker.
on
And
expensive
he never
stuff
had a chance.
that
Just
doesn't help
stopped
their
cold
overall.
as soon as he got it.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable
I would tell
in
you
the
to
last
watch the
game
video that
is
Call Me Jade put out
definitely
last
an
night.
understatement. He was
He
living
does an
deep on his
amazing job
back,
of
but he
showing
does
what
it again
happens.
very early in
That's
this one,
not
David,
their
and I know
cap.
he
It's
was the guy
because of
this
how
offensive
stupid
line
they
was coaching.
upgrade.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems
Like
they're
quarterbacks
playing
could be
with
into
different
upgrading their
aggression
awareness,
and a different
their
level
man
of
coverage,
intensity
zone
than what their
coverage,
opponent is.
you know,
They have
press,
been
all that
so
stuff.
good.
Nah, they're out here
He'll
upgrading
be stopped
speed
short of the line to
and
gain.
hands
About 3 more on that one.
and things that don't improve their
Time to gain
overall.
with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on
Hasn't
fourth
always been
down.
that way.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
It's a this year thing, man. They messed up with so much stuff with the way they're trying to, you know, redo the Road to Glory stuff, and it trickled into Dynasty. It just got all messed up.
Cleanly, no PI, and as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down,
No,
instead
you're
of the
manually
short
editing
yardage
around
on
the
second
country.
down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play action fake. He really took his time and sold it, and that's what froze the line.
Yeah, I couldn't do that either, man. If they had a global edit like NBA 2K, sure.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clemens. And the tackle
Get a
was
hold,
made,
back
but
him on
there's
up.
been a flag thrown.
Yeah, we'll accept that, and we'll run a little cover 3.
It has to cover. That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Off the play fake. Time to take a shot.
Ah, there we go.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And
This
they'll
quarterback
get him
is
down
taking
after
some
a
shots
solid
deep,
return.
but none of it's open. So that's where that's where it's telling me I have, and most quarterbacks are throwing underneath. So I need to change that up a little bit, right? I want the over the top to be a little bit there, a little bit more open.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive.
There we go.
Oh, he's got some space.
Good run.
Corral, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Terry, you like the gameplay, but I wish it was more like Madden. When you finish a game, you can upgrade your players you want to. Well, I don't like upgrading my players because I mean, it's kind of unrealistic. I like the sandbox experience, let it just happen. But you can choose to upgrade your players in this game. You can choose to do it, and you can do it after each game if you want to. It's all about the settings you have.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Darth Rambo asks, what's your user and CPU run blocking at for games played in CPU only for coach mode, like you're playing right now? Take a guess. I'll tell you, just guess.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
What do we got here?
You know, David, this is really what game managing is.
We're going an option
Nice
here.
pickup on second down.
You are
Stop
correct,
them on the
sir.
next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that.
You are
sometimes,
correct.
Finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good
Oh!
situations. I'm
Oh!
more successful when I can
There we go.
sticks in
There's
more
a good
manageable
example of it.
situation, and I'm not
I was telling you guys, man, the ball carrier vision and how they're moving, I made some improvements here. Now, this should have been a tackle. I mean, this dude, well, maybe not. He doesn't even see that the quarterback has the ball here. And it's hard to see that the quarterback has the ball because his eyes are closed. It's a bold strategy. Luckily, it worked out for us. So he goes and he chases the running back. Doesn't even see the quarterback has it. You can see Madsen was going to go right up the middle there. And instead he bounces to the outside. Because that guy was coming screaming down in.
And I feel like the option is a play that this
Steven, you've been busy the last few games. Glad you still have the game. I love the gameplay, man. I wish I could have a Dynasty experience.
Putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away.
You
It
know?
was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
And lost ground on first down. Now
Dynasty, like franchise modes, like working properly, are extremely important for immersion. You can put in all the gameplay, all the replays, all the crowd, all that stuff for immersive while you're playing the game. But if the Dynasty franchise experience, come on, doesn't hold up, I mean, you get de-immersed, man.
He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance.
So Darth, here's what I'll tell you. Actually, I'm going to ask you a question. So you say user running is too easy when it's at 50. I don't know what difficulty you're playing at, but here's what I'll tell you.
Down the road that I can trust this guy.
Or ask you, I guess. So when you say that you need to lower the run blocking from 50, my question is, what do you think when you lower that run blocking slider? What do you think it does? Okay, let me rephrase that. It lowers run blocking for the user, right? The better question is, how do you think it does that?
Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here.
Sorry, guys. I am tired today, but I wasn't going to miss a stream because it's been 3 days.
We played one, and we are right back.
And I'm out of Ghosts, coincidentally. I drank my last one on Saturday. Our last stream was Friday, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Saturday. Saturday and Sunday we didn't stream.
After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll go to the counter. That is a big win for this defense.
Pup Murphy, how do I stop my cornerback getting subbed in as a halfback in the fourth quarter?
Well, the offensive line blocked, except the defensive
what kind of auto subs are you using, man? Or wear and tear? Those are the culprits.
Wants to fire on second down. Gets it to the back. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
In wear and tear sub strategy.
Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Makes the grab. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is
Yep, I think we need to do a reversal, you guys. Need to
They couldn't connect on second
open up
down. Now
some of the
staring
over the
at a
top.
3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, there we go. First sack.
Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy.
Bernie, what's going on? Welcome to the stream.
All the way back to his 5-yard line.
Appreciate you coming through.
Away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to
Go
get
deep.
points, but the great
Oh my
teams get
God.
touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out
What?
there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So
What's up,
let's
Tough
see if they
Carter?
can be a
Welcome to
little bit
stream,
more
man.
physical
Appreciate you
on
coming
this
through. Yeah, I think I know the fix, the easy fix for this.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Like, I'm calling plays designed to go deep just to see if he'll throw it up there. And he's not, right? It's just all underneath stuff. It's because deep stuff is just well covered up.
Completion on 3rd down. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there.
You have it as keep fresh on wear and tear? No, but like, that's your sub strategy then. But what's the actual wear and tear you're using?
They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical.
It depends on if you're using mods, Bernie. If you use gameplay mods, probably be different. But if you're not using like anything other than like cosmetic mods, it should work. It'll work just fine.
At the 45, that will move the chain. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Now adjusting.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Terry, nope, absolutely not. Because I get no time pre-snap. And you need pre-snap time because of all the offensive formation shifts that are in the game. You haven't touched wear in there, that's probably your problem. So you're on default wear and tear. You have sub strategy on keep fresh. I have no idea what your auto subs are, but that's your problem.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Oh, they got a free play.
Here's a headed to the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming down.
Yeah, it stands, it stands, it stands.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right, let's answer. Let's answer. But yeah, I think that's all it is, guys, is I need to tighten up the underneath stuff, but open up the over the top a little bit. I already kind of have an idea on how to do that. Oh, no. Good D.
The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To throw, it's Madsen. Right down the middle.
Good catch.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
No, Papa. You're looking at the wear and tear sub strategy. I'm asking you about your actual wear and tear. Like in your league settings, you have your wear and tear for impact, like normal tackle, hit stick, all that stuff. That stuff matters.
Grab near the marker. It's Ford. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line.
Also, your auto subs matter. I don't know what you're using for auto subs.
The Broncos are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down.
Ooh. Barely got rid of that. I want to run a draw right here. It is quarterback draw. I was going to say halfback draw, but we'll run a quarterback draw.
On the quarterback, they took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Shoot.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Throw it deep, please, Madsen. Just throw it up there. I don't even care if it gets picked off.
Showing the arm strength to
There we
the
go.
He's got it. They're able to the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all away. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a 1st and goal situation.
From the red zone, it's Riley. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos.
And there's no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even.
All right, good drive.
In the second quarter.
Good drive, good drive.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there.
See if the game starts to open up a little bit here, right? It's been kind of a back and forth defensive game. Let's see if now it kind of just starts to open up a little bit.
That last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up.
Makes the grab in their space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Double bracket up on the outside.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Neutral zone defense. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. That penalty is the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. From the gun. Give on the inside. He puts him in business across.
I was playing coverage there. I thought for sure they were going to throw it.
The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. A little release to the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
All right.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that try to submarine these rig running backs.
I was going to say a third and longer than that, but guess not. Now we're blitzing, so they could beat us over the top.
On 3rd and short from the 37. To the ground to try to pick up the first.
Oh, okay. They could do that too.
Touchdown, Wazoo! Rolled his way into the end zone.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases pieces, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Was not expecting that with a linebacker blitz. He just ran right through it. Right past it.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
All right, we got 2 minutes to answer. 2 minutes, 3 timeouts. We can do that.
25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. The run inside. It's gone.
Good D.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously.
I need to go hurry up here.
Didn't get much on.
If we get some yards, I got to go hurry up.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Riley. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down.
Come on, throw it up there.
Caught in the back.
Just another check down.
Great job on the containment
Stupid.
and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
We'll hand it off. I think we'll catch him off guard here.
And they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them.
We'll get like 6 or 7 here.
To run this tempo, they want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Breaks the tackle. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. And now the Broncos.
We're going to try a screen. No, we're going to go dagger. We're going to go dagger.
Left to work with before the half. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wide out. A strike downfield. A huge chunk.
We'll go hurry up.
He gets it all the way down to the 11. Offense
Motion smash. Should have the guy in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown here. Single high safety.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. Got his man on the right.
Okay. Let's go.
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
They thought he was going one way and he went the other way.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75.
All right, so we're going to take a look at some stuff here because I already see the main issue. We'll go here, player stats. So their quarterback 70 overall, 9 of 17 for 71, 52%. Again, yeah, when you're just checking down, that's why you're going to get this 4.1 yards per attempt. Ours is a little bit higher. He had those catch and runs will inflate this a little bit. But we know he hasn't been throwing the ball deep. Either way, completion percentages are solid, though. So we're sitting very good in that regard. Rushing, Dylan Riley is 9 for 63 for 7. Madsen's offsetting that. Gaines has only got 1 carry for 0. Goff has had 1 carry for 1 yard. So ultimately, it's really 11 for 64. Which isn't too shabby whatsoever. Let's go take a look at them. Carson Kenny, 8 for 77. Timmons, 6 for 32. And yeah, so we're sitting fairly even there. I don't even pay attention to pancakes because of that, obviously. What is the time of possession? I'll check that out. I think it's fairly balanced. With the way I do the clock, it's fairly balanced. So we have 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 tackles for a loss here. And we have 1, 2. We only have 3 tackles for a loss. They have a bunch against us. Oops. Let me go back in there. Very even. Tack on 9 seconds to Washington State because of the, but very, very even. We have a couple extra plays than they do. Very even there. If we go here, though, was it 8 and 3? There should be 11 plays here that are negative. We don't count sacks, right? But we got one. Let's see if we can find 11 tackles for a loss here. 1, 2, unless that's a sack. No, that was that draw play. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, or is that a sack? Not sure. 6, 7, could be a sack. 8, 9, so there's 9 plays here that have minus yards next to them, right? 9 plays here. A couple of them looked like they were sacks. Most certainly were. Let's see, how many sacks were there, by the way? They sacked us. So wasn't a sack there. 1 sack for sure. But that takes away. We had 9, and I'm fairly certain one of those was a sack. So really 8 tackles for losses that we counted up there. But we have 3. Plus 3 is 6. Plus 2 is 8. 9, 10, 11. So we're missing 3 tackles for a loss. When we go through and look at every single play that's occurred, the numbers don't add up. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to... Actually, you know what? I do want to do that. We're going to make a change, and then we're going to run it back and see the difference. Well, it's very easy to win the time of possession as a user. Just turn off Excel clock. If you turn off Excel clock, you'll win the time of possession as a user every single time. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let's see if we see a difference here in the quarterback play. That's really the only thing we should see, is because of the different coverages, the coverage adjustment that I just made, we should see some passes further down the field, not so many checkdowns. In theory, let's see if it actually works out like that.
Glad to have you with us from the Palouse, Pullman, Washington, and Martin Stadium. There's nothing quite
assisted tackle for loss is still a tackle for loss for both players, well, then they should distinguish that. I mean, that very well could be what it is, but there's need to be a distinction there. Well, what they should do then is actually, Jones, if that's the truth, then they need to have that, like, a track the team tackles for loss. Because people out here thinking that there's all these tackles for losses, that there really isn't that many. But if there's two people on a tackle for a loss and they both get credit for it, which I guess does make sense, then people are just counting, it's counting double when it shouldn't.
The Broncos ready to kick it away first. He'll start to return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Washington State will go on the attack first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and will manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
The officials offer
they both false started.
Will take the penalty. Just a little too
I didn't touch penalties. I haven't touched penalties in a minute.
He wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. This time they'll go to the running game. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
3rd and 6.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus
we better
on
bring a little pressure, yeah?
Those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive
bring a little
to
pressure.
Move them out of the way to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here's a heat. It's complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Washington State.
Of course they're going to go hurry up now.
We know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no...
There's a crease. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
Oh, there we go.
I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive
Good
play
stop.
waiting to happen. His vision...
So let's see. That would have been 2 people tackling him for a loss, right? If we go... That's the only one, right? Only one. Hold on, but it says... Doesn't say who did it. We have no defensive... Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Yep.
And he's got
That's the only one.
Just a crease,
yeah, both people got credit for it.
And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him.
Oh, pick that.
Drilled as he just got rid of the football.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with
I don't know what
feet.
that was. We'll take it, though.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical
We'll take
down
that.
and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a
You
good
get a little
throw, you
bend,
gotta
but
make
don't
the
break.
catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. The Broncos offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down.
There we go. Good run.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of
We'll take
chips
that.
away at a defense. You'll take.
I think the running
game's
game's in a good spot. I mean, there's some big runs. There's obviously some not big runs. I think it balances out overall pretty well throughout the course of the game.
After picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. We are going to try it.
They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Got it. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
Shoot.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. That last drive fizzled out.
That was a good punt, though. You don't see a lot of good punts like that from the CPU. Normally, they're just as far as they can go, possibly, and with zero attempt to aim it.
Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Freeman.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are
Third and
putting
4.
the clamps down.
I shouldn't have went in zone.
Gets it out
That's
fast.
me. I thought it was second down
Nice
for some
job
reason.
there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get...
Oh, man, right up the gut.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
King Lil, I agree with you, man.
Washington State going back to work on first down.
This is on coach mode. Yes, it is. Working on sliders for that.
This time he wants to throw. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been...
And it's really, it's 95% finish. It's just trying to find the balance on pass coverage to encourage some throws down deep, downfield, without it being like a dink and dunk fest, you know?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Big fella moving. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
It's a big third down right here.
Down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Off play action. Pressure coming.
Good pressure.
Right on target if his target was
Ooh, they're going for it.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole.
Where's our robber at?
The field shrinks so much harder.
Where's our cover one?
Passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time.
Robber, there you are.
4th and goal from the 5. The offense is still out there. This
Robber and get a pick here.
Confidence. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Cougar! On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
I maybe should have brought pressure.
Route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there
on that
and make
return.
sure they limit that return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Oh, better look out! It's a
No, he was down. He was down.
Touchdown, Washington State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about
He was down.
the scoop? The ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
I have to challenge it, I guess.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
Down. 100% down.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Madsen. He's got the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
All right, let's spread them out here. We got to get 4 yards. I think we spread them out down here. We can get maybe a nice little catch and run for an extra 15 to 20.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Complete downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Let's talk for a second about Boise State. This is exactly.
We'll try an end around. I don't know. It's second and 6. That edge blocker is probably going to blow us up the backfield.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have
nobody blocked him. What a freaking crock of shit, man. How does nobody block him?
Number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme. And sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough. So got to continue to play well within the conference.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again.
All right.
Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with
For those of you who were still here from
give
him 5, I guess. Have you noticed anything different in the quarterbacks yet? Or is it still too early? And I understand if it's still too early.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
G3 bench for left tackle. Shoot.
Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those
I'm not sure he was supposed to block that end on that play, but it would be kind of stupid to just leave a free rusher from where we're running the ball to. You know what I mean?
Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8
Pressure's
ball right now
getting
in this
home.
drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. He's looking downfield to throw. And
Let's go.
Gets there, and they get him down at the
Got him again.
line. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for room, it's Riley.
Look at that cut, man. Just the decisiveness.
And you know, big chunks
Just
like
the
this don't happen
just
unless
the
you
the
commit.
cut and just burst upfield. Like, I thought he was gonna stay outside. I thought on this, like right out here, I was like, right at this point, he's gonna go outside. But just to cut it back up right here. Oh, that's freaking nice, man.
You got to get those big boys up front.
That is
into the
nice.
Game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
This is Boise State's playbook. Yep, I didn't mess with it. They do have some cool plays, man. Is it as good as Iowa State's? No. But it's still pretty solid. There's the CPU. They won that for that first quarter time possession.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Looking for a man, it's Madsen. Catch in the middle, it's Riley.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense.
Kind of want to take a shot here. Wheelchair, maybe we'll get a shot there.
Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
What slider set you been using, Big Red?
Back to pass. That's reeled in, it's Ford. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job.
Really want to
see
if we throw the ball down the field.
The defense just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Throws to the wideout.
Yup.
He's got an open man.
We're seeing way more throws down the field, you guys. I mean, maybe I'm tripping. You tell me, you're watching too. And it doesn't have, like I said, it doesn't have to be 30, 40, 50 yards on the field to be just not the dink and dunk crap. You know what I mean?
There's some room. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Let's go.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball.
I think this is going to be this lead
coaches
swing.
that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball.
I think this could be something here, you guys.
Everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point, but this offense is just keeping it simple.
Let's go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football.
What's the slider set? It's my work in progress slider set, Todd. Haven't released it yet because I'm still tweaking it. In fact, I just made a change about 15 minutes ago.
And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
We better stay in dime.
Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last
But I'm
time
trying to
they
get
had
these
it, hoping for
finalized so I
better
can get these
fortune
posted
this
for you
time around.
guys.
Hands it off. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Yep,
He's
go
gonna
back.
lose a yard on that one.
Go
There's just
backwards.
nowhere to go for the runner on that last play.
We're gonna
Just way
blitz
too
here.
much
3rd and 8.
penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
We are going to
They've
blitz.
got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the middle.
Oh, had him open. Had him open.
Washington State
Matson's
will
on
have to
fire,
boot it
man.
away.
10 for 11 to start.
He'll try to
I'll
make
take
the
credit for the
catch
play
in
calling
traffic.
on that.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offense.
There he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do
Ooh, let's
a
go.
much better
Play
job
action, stretch,
containing these
shot.
outside run plays. They
This is
better
what I
be
want.
able to
We're at the
funnel
40,
football
44.
back to the middle of the field
We
because
can get
this
to the
guy
end
with
zone
his
from here.
speed can kill you like he did
Play
on that
action.
outside run
Go
play
deep.
to the left.
Don't do that.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the
Yeah, Todd, I
47.
will be. Absolutely, I will
And
be.
the defense coming through with the first sack.
It'll be a little while, because when Madden drops, I'm gonna work on,
they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched
I gotta
a
work on
shutout.
user versus
This week
CPU
playing a great ball
first.
again.
The
It'll pretty much be the
Broncos
same
find their way
flow
forward after the big loss
that I
on the
did college
last
football,
play.
right? So I'll be working on like settings videos, precipitation, wear and tear,
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism.
User
He's
versus
very difficult to
CPU.
cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with
all
him.
that stuff. Pretty much all the videos I made for college football I'll be making for Madden, and then Coach Mode will be right after that. Because I run my Coach Mode. Well, it was a CPU versus CPU. It'll now be a Coach Mode league, and I'll need sliders for that. But my goal for that's always to start like in mid-September. So, but yeah, I'll be 100%. 100%.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1, and this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. From the gun, the running back looking for room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a bit of a misfire there.
He was
They
lucky.
can't
We were
make
right
the
there waiting for
connection.
that. We were
After the
waiting to
second
take
down
that to the
misfire,
house, man.
Looking at a 3rd and 8.
Who splits it?
From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Hey, appreciate that, Todd. I think you'll like him. I hope you'll like him anyway.
The give on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
We're not gonna run
And those
the
counter
robberies
plays take
either.
a little longer to develop. Sometimes you're usually pulling one or two guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you, can get to the running back before he gets started.
Using the back as a receiver.
Nope,
on the
we'll blow
screen.
that up.
And he never had a chance.
We'll blow that up, and we're gonna blitz 3rd and 17. I don't want him to have all day.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds the tight end. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. He's able to pick his way.
All right, let's go score again.
But he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt
We're
team.
gonna play action.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
There's a
And I
deep
think this
shot.
offense has to be a little bit.
And he makes the grab and gets
Let's
the
go.
What a job for a huge gain there.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on 1st down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, and you could
I don't know where that was going. I don't know who he was throwing that ball to. He split the defenders.
And make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Under fire.
Good
They're really starting to
use
threaten
of
as
the
they pick up the
legs,
first down at the 34-yard
Mr.
line.
Madsen. All right, let's gonna go bunch sale.
How nice is it as a play caller on a critical 3rd down in a pretty obvious pass?
I think we could get a nice little 20-yarder here.
Like this that can just take off
Nope.
and go get you the 1st down, right? There's no pain.
Yup.
Nothing's open.
Yup, we got the 20.
Great job
We
on
got
coverage,
it.
But that's not a problem because I just know it's like backyard football again. Growing up as a kid,
Hey,
you
Big
just
Papa.
take
So
off.
I
He's exactly
the
for
first
anybody you've got, and he
I
gets
ran
the
a first half of this game,
Trying to
and
cap this drive with a pass. Fires to the
from
tight
where we were
end.
at last night,
And they make the tackle,
I
but the official has
swapped
tossed his
corners and safeties, the auto subs, and I boosted the
holding penalties, the ultimate
defensive
drive killer.
tackle
We'll see if
and
it costs this offense here.
defensive
So it's
end,
now 1st
and
and
it was just
20
check
after
down
that
city for the
holding
most
call.
part. Like it was just all locked up deep. So then I switched it back to where we left. Pretty much this is what we're on
Set
from
up
last
the
night.
throw. Sets up the screen. Oh, what a move. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one
I
for a
like where
long gain,
corners
but just
are
keeps
at.
the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of
Why'd
pressure.
you run that way, you
Grab
dummy?
behind the line. It's Gaines. He's
I
brought
think
down,
it
but
would
there's
be a
flag
buff
on
to the
field.
safety,
Let's
Big
see which
Papa.
way that's gonna go.
I think it's back-to-back holdings,
Amazing
you
how many
dummy.
times an offensive
I
killer
like where
penalty
the
will
corners
stall
are
the
at
drive.
on this
We'll
one.
see if the
I
offense
do.
can overcome it. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's 2nd and long.
Well,
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in
with
the
one
first half.
exception. It seems like when we have
Offense
corners
gets set
at
for
this
2nd
setting, Big
down.
Papa, the one we left it off last night, that they blow up the RPOs.
Running inside.
No, haven't been
Gaines.
seeing any.
Several defenders get an assist on that.
I mean, not anything crazy.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off and really good vision.
What
there,
I
just
can say,
getting
though,
where he can
is,
get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find
Is that it
offense.
feels like on with the
Seventh play of
corners
drive
set to
coming
how
up, but a
we left it
long way
last
to go
night,
on 3rd down.
that they jump RPOs, and so RPOs are just always.
Got his man on
Oh,
the
there we go.
outside.
That was an
Oh,
RPO.
he's got some
But like, I'll run an RPO here to see if he throws it out there. But like when he throw it out there, because of where we have corners set. Oh no, it's 4th and 7. But the DBs are always there to just blow it up, right? I guess that's the one knock of where the corners are. But I'm honestly thinking, yeah, exactly. And then the safeties are a little too passive, right? And you think of where the corners are set and where the safeties are set, and you could literally, like, if you think about it, if the corners are too aggressive, the safeties are too passive, they both, like, corners need to go up, safeties need to come down. I feel like there's the middle ground there that they could both meet at. That's what I feel like. There's like a middle ground they could both meet at, or be really right next to each other. Like corners will go up 10, safeties to come down 10. That's what I'm thinking. Because when I tested the game before this, with the corners were swapped to what the safeties were. The corners were passive and the underneath stuff. So RPOs were a little bit better. Well, they were much better for getting, even if it wasn't a huge gain, 3-4 yards, right? There just wasn't much opportunities to go deep. That's holding. It's coming back. And then when I switched it back, the corner's just all over the underneath stuff, you know? That's a free stoppage of the clock, too. We stop them here, we can get the ball back. We have 3 timeouts.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The screen,
yep.
Watch out. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts.
And I think that's part of the reason why screens don't feel very effective. In general, screens. Not just it's RPOs, wide receiver screens, halfback screens, because those corners are just set, have always been set to be very, very aggressive. So they just go up on that stuff like crazy. You know what I mean?
Example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Boise State ready to send out that offense. First play of the drive.
All right, we got 2 timeouts.
To settle for the chip shot.
Let's at least get in field goal range.
Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal
That's
line,
the
so
thought process, Big Papa. I don't know if it's actually gonna work, but I'm just, thinking out loud here because you're asking. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Pocket breaking down. This time it's complete. They drop him at the 47.
Sounds like I should adjust after this half and another. So watch this bubble screen right here. We'll see what happens. Now, if he gets blocked up, that's a different story.
Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wasn't anything there. Yeah, I'll adjust after this half, and we'll run another one.
Couldn't make the connection last time.
We'll move on to another team, though. Move on to another team. Because that's literally all that's left. I like where pass rush is at.
He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
I like where pass rush is at. Running game feels pretty solid.
Defenders staying right by the receiver, the intended target, and as a result, that ball's incomplete.
That one
Oh,
will be
man.
incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds
We're at
to
the
go.
47.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses.
I'm tempted to go for it.
3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more.
Why would you
success.
punt it that direction?
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchdown.
All right, we'll let them run this play. They're just taking a kneel.
They'll take a knee.
We're not even going to worry about it. Let's take a look at we'll just see how things look. Similar to how the other one went with the total offense. Total plays more balanced this time. Yards per plays down for both teams. We'll go back here. I know people are going to be curious. Possession time, about the same as last time, too. Pretty balanced. 13-21 for 107. His yards per attempt went up by a yard, but still too low. His came down. Is actually in a pretty good spot, but a lot of that's we had that 135 yard. Was that 35 yarder? Was his like kind of deep ball that he threw? We had the 22 yarder there. The rest of the runs have been all very. What the fudge? Was that? What was that on? Like a fumble recovery or something? I don't remember. So you're 12 for 61. They're 5 yards a carry. Two, three, four, five. That's, I mean, we have 2 sacks. Oops. We have 1. All right, let's make this change here. We're going to move on to the next opponent. We're going to make a little change. Let's see if we can't just dial this in. I can release these. Who is the next opponent, by the way? Texas State. That's not going to be ideal. Ooh. They're shit. They're a little bit better than shit. They're better, but still less. We're not going to play Texas State. That's just a waste of time, I think. Well, no, we'll play Texas State. Because it doesn't matter anything else. It's just to see how the quarterback plays. All right, give me a second, guys. See how this looks. See if we get anything better. I mean, it's not bad where it was. It's just, could we get a little bit better, you know?
On the blue, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Boise State Broncos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, Coach Danielson told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Okay. Why did Soft Drink just post a video that says college football gaming's over? Am I missing something? What am I missing here?
The Broncos headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it back
The default 50. I use auto subs to manipulate gameplay.
So the Texas State Bobcats offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last
I
game.
use auto subs to manipulate gameplay, so all my gameplay sliders are at 50, but what you see here that's different than what you've been playing on is because of literally auto subs.
He was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out. Just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 20.
I don't know why he posted that video. It just must be... I'll have to watch it later to get the context.
They come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. After that,
This is coach mode. Yep, working on sliders for coach mode. Per a lot of people's request.
Jackson will throw. It's complete.
One thing I will say to those slow play is in my testing with the game, I've noticed, and this is a good thing though, that the user versus CPU sliders
they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football, and guys, that's not
and CPU versus CPU sliders
taking it away from him up to this point.
Pretty much are transferable. He's going in on the creators in EA.
Contact
About
in the
what?
neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense.
All the creators came out and posted videos about stuff.
Quick release by the QB. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins.
Good tackle, defensive tackle. And he could have been going for a
Second
while.
down coming up.
Everyone's saying stuff though. Maybe not. I guess not the big guys. C4 is. Jaden is. I streamed it. I don't need to make a video. Max plays CFB saying stuff.
The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't.
How's this looking, y'all? How's this looking? I mean, it's one drive, but man.
Because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down.
Getting a lot more of those middle, like not short passes, not deep passes, but a lot more medium, which I think is good. It'll open up more deep throws down, throughout the game.
Halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll move the tight end. The run inside. It's Riley. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6.
We'll take the 2.
Well, the defense
We're backed up here. We'll take the 2.
But it was the big fella on the inside.
All right, I'm going to sprint out to the top of the screen here. They shouldn't be sacked on this.
Out of his stance, locating where the football.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
I guess it was too much to expect number 88 to block. But also, they blitzed right there. I don't know why 88. So he's backing up. But here's the thing I don't understand. This is a designed rollout. So why would he be doing this? He knows that he should know that I'm coming right behind him. Where is the logic on that? It's a designed rollout. So instead of waiting for the defender to come into you, like... Also, dear quarterback, step up on the rollout. Or throw it. This is the problem with animation-based gameplay. He's got to complete the animation, the rollout animation, before he can throw it. Because he could have thrown it right here. Boom. He could have broke off from his animation and moved up right here. This guy would have got engaged with the block. But when you're in animation-based gameplay, animations have to finish off. So not only does it make zero sense that with a rollout to the right, the tight end isn't going to go out and pick up the blitzer. He's going to let the blitzer come right in to where I'm rolling out to naturally. And then the quarterback has to complete his rollout animation before he can throw the football. Oh my goodness.
Great time to dial up the cornerback blitz. You've got the opponent backed up. Offensive line is looking around. They're thinking maybe a linebacker, maybe a safety's coming. Instead, they bring the corner out from the perimeter of the field, and his speed gets him home, getting the sack and getting the safety.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no
good
point to show
tackle.
for it, David.
Could have been a lot more than 3 right there.
Yards don't really matter.
Could have been a lot more than 3.
Critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. Go put some points up on the board.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important.
All right, good defensive stand. Force a 3 and out.
He hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They booted away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
All right, well, if you're the quarterback, you know at this point, this is one of those days that I'm going to have to just strap it up. I'll probably be in an ice bath when the game is over because I'm getting hit a lot. We're only in the first quarter. My accuracy
Oh, my goodness.
is going to have to be at a premium.
Rallying to the football, are we?
Just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work.
All right.
After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Something looks off now. Quarterback rolling into right into pressure. Well, that's just designed role plays, I feel like. But all I changed was the cornerback and the safeties.
Jackson gonna throw it. Here's the pressure. Looking for a big gain. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
All I changed, cornerback and safety.
I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Hands it off on the counter. Got enough for the first. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
I'm going to try. I mean, I'm seeing what you're seeing too, Big Papa. And I'm wondering if it was just play calling or fluke or whatever, because I didn't touch a thing else.
Rushes on him. Got him. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Terry. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down.
Let's test an RPO here.
And the Broncos right after
See how quickly they try to get to the RPOs. Oh, it would have been there had he caught it.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Caught behind the line. It's Ford.
So that's the big change. Is it at least it's a yard or two instead of always being a -1, -2, -3. Right, they were so aggressive. They were jacked up so aggressive that they were always.
He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on
YG Young Flip, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you tuning in over on X.
He'll try to get the 3. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash.
I mean, they're definitely throwing it further down the field than previously. I mean, we can kind of say that, like attempting to throw it further down the field.
We're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I don't want to blitz. I'm not running cover 1 robber here either. It makes no sense to. All right. Looks a little more open. Definitely want to see more possessions for sure. Now we are rated 8 better than them. They're 69. We're 77. So definitely want to just see. Well, that first drive that they had, the quarterback was attempting throws that were in like the 10, 15-yard range on the field. It wasn't always just, see, there's another one. Ooh. That's what I'm liking, though, man, that they're attempting those throws.
This offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
They'll run it from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks.
Okay, good run, D. Let's try a screen, right? These were another ones. Screens were always impossible to even get like 3 or 4 yards because of how aggressive they were to go towards them. Well,
set up on the outside. No siree, not.
Can we fix screens, EA? Animation-based gameplay, and you get stuck in an. There's no reason that this little catch should have made his momentum at the 30-yard line, bring him back 2 yards to get hit. Because guess what? This is getting blocked up on the outside. The first guy's getting blocked up. Right? And he's at the hash. He's getting blocked up. We're going to get over here. We're at least getting the first down. We're at least getting the first down. But I'm telling you guys, this is the second instance in this game where when you have animations dictating what happens on the field, you get stuff like this because there's literally no... Whatever triggered is an animation that triggered right here. It says, hey, on this screen, this needs to bring his momentum back. Never in a million years. It hits him right perfect. This is a perfect catch to turn and run this way and then run this way. And they want to know why people want Frostbite to be gone. Because of this animation-based gameplay.
The defense was there and ready for that one. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third.
That's pretty bad. And that's the second one, right? That we had that rollout.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Picks up.
They were just going to hand it off, you know. I'm not going to... 3rd and 17, what am I going to do? I just ran a screen for -4 yards. That should have been at least a 10-yard gain, if not more. But that wasn't because of anything the defense did. That was just because of animations driving the gameplay.
The play action fake. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Catch inside.
Hey, where's my guy Big Pop at?
Touchdown, Texas State.
I'm not throwing it, Gabriel. It's the CPU. But regardless of if it was thrown early, there's no reason for that catch to make his momentum come backwards 2 yards. That's an ugly-ass throw. That thing was wobbling. Did he get hit on that throw? Why was it wobbling? Oh, he got hit on this. And look at this, you guys. He decided to go deep right here. This was the coverage here. This was the coverage here. And my man says, I'm going to go deep. And as he steps up, he gets hit. Look at that. I mean... absolutely leveled as he got hit. And the ball still goes. And look at this.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I mean,
and they did tack on that extra point.
My only complaint with that is there's no way a duck that was that much of a duck is going that far, that accurate. But I love everything else. There's just no way. Go out there and try to throw a duck and have it be that accurate that far down the field, hitting someone in perfect stride. But I love that he threw it deep.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it on the outside. And they pick up the first down in what might be...
I know we have one viewer right now smiling.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Neither team can run the ball, though. Holy smokes. We're going to try to run the ball a little bit. They've been playing good defense. I've been spamming the pass,
time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
But we're going to see if we can get the run game a little bit.
Finally, a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10.
Oh, no. Wow.
For a loss of a couple.
Wow, 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 wow. We're not going to run any play action here. Let's try this RPO again.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing
So
with
this
2nd
looks.
and 13.
Ah, see, RPOs actually, that's the other one too. That's the big one. RPOs you can actually get. It's not always going to be like a 10, 12 yarder, but it's no longer going to be the -2, -3 that it always was because DBs were just jumping all over it.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And he's got it inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody.
Could be an alley. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And there's the run that we wanted.
The running game. How about this offense? Nothing.
Get the run game going a little
Run
bit.
the football, be physical, get a big game.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal.
Man, they are not giving us the outside.
Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Yeah, what a great
I'm gonna try this
job by
tight end
the
screen
defense.
here.
You gotta
I
understand
just,
it's
why not?
physical time, right?
Why
They
not?
Run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Big guy tries to barrel in, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way.
There we go.
Touchdown, Boise State. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So it's an 80-yard drive.
All right, feeling a little optimistic. The only downside is I don't know what's happened to the run game. Neither team can run the ball. I mean, we had that one little run for like 13 yards, but other than that, it's been really weird. Nothing was done to mess with the run.
Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man, making that big play.
We were manned up
Looking at
right there.
Offense, this quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And the Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Jackson gonna throw it. Open on the left side, it's Smith. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Keeps it himself.
I put a spy on him. I don't think that was the guy though, but I did. I made the right play call. The edges are not open this game though. Holy smokes!
Up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage.
This lighting is going crazy, by the way. I absolutely like this. Let's go play action. Motion, play action.
And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did.
We'll run the ball.
That was a masterclass.
Got to run the ball a little bit.
Coverage and being accurate.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. On the ground, it's Stewart.
Up the gut. So up the gut's there.
But he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
In that trap play.
Just inside the 40, 1st and 10 from the 39. Running inside, it's Riley. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Let's try outside again.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Right back to him on the ground.
There we go.
Might have a chance.
Ooh. I like the attempted spin move, though.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They'll run it. It's Riley. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find.
I like that they're handing it off on these RPOs instead of throwing it all the time.
Down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Madsen. It's in.
Good pass breakup.
Right there.
We're at home.
And it's 3rd down, man. It's eyes on the quarterback. Break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind.
We got to go
Nice
for it at
job
home down here.
making your presence felt.
On the
They
road,
won't
you
throw
take the
those.
points.
They need to pay for him. Be physical. Make sure he doesn't catch that football.
Trying play action. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on down.
Okay. Okay.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5.
Chess match,
They'll try
baby.
to get this drive started. Keeping it on the ground.
Bro, they
inside.
cannot run it, though.
Jenkins. And there was nowhere
This
to
is
go.
unreal.
Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go right back to him. Very useful run.
They're trying, though. 10 for 12. That's just unreal to me. 10 for freaking 12.
Coming down late, blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun.
We're just in the backfield on them. Check the ratings, but they're pretty bad. I will at halftime for sure. I just want to see if it got a little bit better, because they're sticking with it, man. I mean, that's 11 attempts minimum.
The run inside. It's Atkins.
There's another one,
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
and that could have been a bigger carry too.
It'll be 3rd
That
and
tackle
long.
just made the play.
Jackson will throw. Makes the grab on the left. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down.
Good
The
defense.
Bobcats line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs.
Who the hell is
I
that?
think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
What the fudge? Oh, I don't have wear and tear set up in this. I don't think. Did I set up the wear and tear? Why in the world? Did my right edge just get a carry? He's got... His wear and tear is fine. And his is fine. And his is even finer. Duh, don't tell me that shit came back. Don't tell me that shit comes back where people of random positions just get inserted.
In the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the
Oh,
football
hell
and
no.
get
Don't tell.
stopped on the
It's
other
just he's
side
got.
of the field.
Why is he in the game? Look, he's back out there again. Why? Why the hell is my edge player in the goddamn game at running back? Right edge. Why?
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So now it's 2nd and long.
The wear and tear is fine. Look at that. No excuse. No excuse.
Back to pass. That's caught. It's Stewart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, that's right now.
Come to the line at the 42.
But now that...
3rd and short.
Why is...
They want to think this 3rd and 1 play over, and they'll use a timeout here.
Why is my edge player out there?
They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Madsen. And he was hit just as he released it. And it falls
No, I'm
to the
pissed.
turf.
Now I'm going to go for
Well,
this.
the defense finally
I'm
has
pissed the
figured it
hell
out.
off
That was
right now.
critical for their confidence because they had been scored on.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears
No,
to be
there's been any
going
update,
for it
Tux.
from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. And a
Lucky.
gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see.
I need to know how I have players with wear and tear perfectly fine.
Like it because they got it.
Do we get edge players getting subbed in?
Running inside, it's Riley. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's picked up.
Oh, no.
Drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Smart
Grant
throw.
behind the line. It's Jenkins.
We were
Defense has their
all
hands full with
back.
this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Right on the money. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout.
I'm checking this
They
to make
can
sure
take
that
a
players
moment to
are
try to
playing where they're
build a
supposed to
little
be.
momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down.
Oh, no.
Makes the catch. It's Evans. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
On target. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. Jackson gonna throw it.
He pitched it forward.
Pass underneath. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few.
We're blitzing. We're blitzing.
The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. They're working that left side. Now the offense will burn their
No
third
timeouts
and
left. We'll
final
play coverage.
timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. From the red zone, looking for a space. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack?
All right. They can't run the ball at all. Look at the yards per attempt, though. Now, one thing we're going to have to monitor, completion percentage. Ours looks fine as an 80. I will say this, though. Maybe he's just, I don't know. We're fine as an 87 overall, and I have no control over it. We're at 57%. But they're 80, he's a good quarter. All right, he's good. He's 86. He's currently 80%. Monitor if that comes back down. This is the problem right here. He is low, 76 overall, but the fact that they can't run the ball at all is really weird. But at the same time, we're running it. I don't know. Again, I don't know why he's getting carries. Riley's only had 5 carries in the game. His wear and tear is fine. He's got a couple big runs. I have no idea why this is happening. Should never happen. Absolutely never happen. I have 3 running backs. One of them only has 1 carry. Like, we have 10 combined between the 3 because 5 have gone to our edge for some goddamn reason. One sack each. I'll check their O-line.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Rutgers in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Scarlet Knights with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
We definitely figured out how to open up the pass game, though.
And now back to your game in Boise. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions.
They've had, haven't these upsets in the sim been the same for forever, man? They don't pay attention to this. They don't. I'm telling you, they don't pay. They don't pay attention to the sim stuff. They don't pay attention to anything Dynasty or franchise mode for that matter in Madden. That's how you have all these legacy issues year after year after year. Ed, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. I don't know how I missed that. How did I not hear it? That's weird. How did I not hear that? Weird. Their left tackles. Why is my... That's new, too. It was showing correct. Just what? Hold on. Something must have glitched there. Did you when he subbed, did you hear anything? Did it even pop up the overlay? It was showing the numbers earlier. Why is this? Hold on. So here it's showing everything. There the numbers are back. That's super weird. It played the last time I had a member, it made the noise. Weird that the numbers are back now. Subscriber numbers are back. Members is back. I don't know what happened. That's weird. All I did is just swap the scene and come back. Hold on, I'm going to test something real quick. I'm going to test it live on stream. Let's see if it works. Well, I told it to test it live on stream and it didn't. I don't know. I'll worry about it later. I don't know what's going on. Didn't change anything. Left tackle's an 80. Left guard's a 76. Center 74. Right guard's a 67. That's not a horrible offensive line by any means. When you get to us, I guess they're going against a 90, 76, 82, 76. Yeah, I don't understand why these guys low. There's absolutely zero reason. He's not listed as a power back anywhere. He's not in as a third down back. He's not listed as a gadget. I can't even select someone to put someone in there.
To get things cranked back up here.
Very weird. What's even weirder is that when I did the test,
he'll start the return inside his 5.
I'll check fullback.
Some running room, but not much.
Not anywhere close.
Found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State ready to send out that
So I don't know.
And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
I don't know.
Start this third quarter with a run. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Good catch.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Broncos come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Here comes the heat. And trying to put points on the board.
I like the idea, though.
Now they're staring at fourth down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Running the option. It's Jackson.
Oh, good.
And he probably
It's got to be a weird one. They can't run the ball at all.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football all week long.
I love that they're trying, man. I absolutely love that they're trying. I have never seen the CPU run this poorly.
Wants to fire on second down. He's going for it all. Goes high to pull it in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And the QB finds his guy again for the second time on this drive. Nice job creating explosive plays, finding the speed,
pass breakup?
finding the matchup, and now this offense is in a good position to go down and get some points.
Dude, it's 18-22.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Running the red zone, it's Atkins. Touchdown, Bobcats. And that one will give them the lead.
It's so weird. They can throw the ball, but or what I should say is they have a really high completion percentage, but they can't run the ball. We can run the ball, but our completion percentage is pretty low. Jamar Tranger, yeah, it's really weird.
To try to make the lead 7. Jackson will throw. He's got it in the
Okay. Did I not turn something? Did I not turn it off? I swear I did, but holy smokes. It's off. Why are they? They're catching everything.
Will it stand? There is a flag down. They say you could
not
call
going to count.
On every play. Well, they did on that one. Going for 2 here to lead 7. Caught in the backfield, it's Sparks. He's brought down, and that one never had a chance, and the 2-point conversion attempt fails. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right.
Motion from the wideout.
Good blocks.
Snags it, and there's running room. They
There we
finally
go.
get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Here we
Really
go.
putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Let's just march right down the field, huh?
Move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Riley.
Okay,
You gotta love the
okay.
physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle.
Oh, nice move. Hey, what a move from the big guy. Yo, what's up, Scoop? How are you, my guy? Are you ready for Thursday? Oh, that's a wide receiver. Looks like a tight end. And now we get to go for 2.
Leading by 1. They'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Tries to hide the ball, going on the bootleg for the 2. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Thursday's the reveal for NBA 2K, all the stuff. They've been doing a countdown on X for like the last month or something like that. Like they have like a little Tissot watch with the day, like for the countdown, and then each one has a different background for people to speculate like what it all means. Hey, there we go. That was a filthy interception too, you guys. Oh my God, that was absolutely filthy. Show the replay, yeah, show the replay. If not, I'll pause it.
Did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. At that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Look at this interception. I don't think I've seen this animation before. I thought we were going to get a pass breakup off this, like, initially. I was like, oh, pass breakup? Because he goes to contest, and he just gets right over right there. One-handed. You're not hype about 2K till you see what they're talking about? Yeah, I don't really get my hype about 2K anymore just because they changed the game about 100 times in the first month it comes out because of everybody playing the game. It's so stupid. Your builds end up being... Let's go. Like, they just nerf stuff that makes builds just irrelevant, you know?
Right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Huge.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Like, they release shooting a certain way, and then they mess with that, and you know, they release all, like, they release things a certain way, and then, you know, tweak it.
And the offense takes advantage.
And he makes the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Running inside, it's Atkins. Into a massive
They are really trying to.
we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Big Papa, I'll tell you the chance. I'll need to DM you if you're still here. It's plus 10 for the cornerbacks, the in and out, minus 10 to the safety in and out.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is
I'll DM you though.
trying to pick up a first down. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's a heat.
Now we're gonna get some. Now we're gonna get some pass breakups. I think bring that completion percentage down a little bit.
Like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will.
I'll watch whenever you go.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
It's a play action day.
There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their
What's
quarterback
Coach
going up
Mupp?
to guys and saying, "Let's keep eating."
Is that
This
short
is what
for
they expected
Muppet?
from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. It's complete on the right side.
I don't understand why you said Coach Mupp. Now you said goof.
To see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen instead. Nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the...
Finding some room. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. To the air on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Riley. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Pressure coming. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Oh, that's
But
really
why
nice
would you
catch
call Coach
by
Hot
the big
Rod
tight end,
Mupp?
throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Morris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
You know how you got here? Well, you're subscribed to the channel.
Set of downs.
I mean, you can't comment right now unless you're subscribed, so.
They'll give it to him again.
And I haven't got a notification that anyone new subscribed recently. So you must have been subscribed for a while. No, you're good. I'm just, you know, I've been hearing the term MUP thrown around by another content creator as a condescending term.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9.
So
They'll send the tight end in
I'm not, you know,
second down, he'll throw it.
I didn't want to assume,
Nowhere close on that one as he got
but I definitely wanted to find out
with
if
the football, and now they face
if it was a
third down.
condescending comment.
This offensive line's got to do a little better
'Cause
job,
yes,
man. You've
I'm
gotta
aware
give
that
your
Ryan Moody
quarterback time to
calls
go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then
him
maybe
Muppet
make a play.
about
And he
50
goes
times
off of
every
his
video.
first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Run in the red zone, it's Riley. Stopped at the 13-yard line.
All right,
They try to turn
let's
this
try to
into
put these
points.
guys away here in the third quarter, or
Second
I
down
guess
coming up on this
early
red zone
fourth quarter.
opportunity. looking to pass. It's Madsen.
Shane, there's a title update, I believe, on Thursday.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Fairly certain it's this Thursday. It was the part 2 with a bunch of other stuff. We don't know what all is supposed to be in it.
Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go. Is that
We're definitely going to go for this, but we'll wait till the fourth quarter.
Disaster. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning
Yeah,
plays
the 3
and
gives
come
us
home
2
with the
possession
victory.
game, but I want them to feel hopeless.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Yep.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on
Got
4th down,
absolutely
and they
lit
keep
up. We're going to run with them again.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and
Let's
lead.
go.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Broncos. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point splits the uprights and the lead balloons to 15. Coming out with it, it's Pryor. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Texas State takes the field.
I would love to see their run game get going, man. They've been trying and trying and trying.
Series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better.
That's one of their better runs of the day.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Sparks. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Atkins. Pretty good job of running to get
Sheesh.
to the 32.
That's a
Come on,
really good
guys.
job
Let
by
them
the
get a
defense.
little bit of a
Wrap 'em up,
run
get
here.
'em on the
Let me get like a
ground. Take away that
30-yarder.
run game. Make them one-dimensional. Put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Jackson will throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure.
Man, our guys are relentless.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him in the flat.
Oh, good move,
His
but
way out across the 35,
couldn't
got
get
it up to
away
the
from the rest of them.
37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. And the
down 2
Bobcats will send out the
scores.
punt
Under
unit.
10 minutes to
Try
go.
to really get into this one. He makes the catch at the 10. He's able to pick his way for just a
I don't
bit,
know
but
if that
he'll
was
be
the best
stopped at
decision that
18.
they
Good
should have
job
made
by
right
the
there.
punt team. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And man, as this offense seized control of this game with the last couple of drives, and they'll try to keep it going here and put it
Oh,
away.
good D, good D, good D.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want
We're
to
gonna try
be a
this little
great
toss
run
play.
defense. Your DBs have to be great tacklers, and I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly
Nope.
up and make tackles, man,
No
does your
gain again.
defense go to a different level.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Why not?
Last 2 runs went headlong into a brick
We're running
wall.
clock
Now
here.
3rd and 10. Off play action. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Shoot. See, Foreman, love the sliders. This is new stuff, my guy. This is some new stuff been working on for coach mode, but I have a feeling it'll move over to the user versus CPU side too.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. The run inside. It's Atkins. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop.
They're just relentless trying to run the ball.
Love
that. Wish they could just break a big one.
Jackson gonna throw it. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
We'll sit back and cover 4 quarters.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Oh, he dropped it. He's rattled. They're going for it.
So important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up
We'll go match.
like that, you can show your.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
I don't think he'll have much time to throw.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense
I was right.
gets a 4th down stop.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Oh, good way to pick through the hole, man.
He's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coach.
We're going to get Riley back out here.
Really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Working that wide receiver screen. Knocked down for the tackle.
There's something weird going on in these catch animations on screenplays.
Ways as possible. So you throw
That's
the screen quickly.
it's like the
see if you
3rd
can make
time.
somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Just a short
Way to
pass
pick it
to the
up.
tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today.
We're gonna run some more clock. Yeah, we'll get you out of
there.
there.
Left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Quick handoff. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
And again, finds nowhere.
Yep, right here. Red zone, play action, crossers. I mean, we're down here. As long as we don't turn the ball over, we'll make this a 3-possession game.
Now the play fake. Oh, they really could have used
It's okay.
that
We'll take the
physical
3.
Pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Take the 3.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
something with it and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Got his man. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
Mike, not yet, but probably
Jackson will throw.
after.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man.
We'll look at something here after the patch Thursday. I'm definitely working on the feedback of the too many roughing the passers, too many offsides. We just got to build around that, you know.
For this 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Stay Tampa 2.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll pull it down.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, they marked him short. We're gonna hot blitz.
It'll be 4th and inches.
Yeah, punting is stupid. They probably don't even know that the slider's broken.
They're taking to the air.
Oh my, wide open.
Out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best.
Yeah, basically the goal is going to be, Mike, to build around the roughing the passer back at 50, lower the offsides, increase the pass rush,
after the 4-yard completion
and
now it's 2nd and 6.
nerf the running a little
It's always
bit.
interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep.
Just giving them these check
They throw it
downs.
short. The clock's running out, and there's
We're
not
a man
a
up
lot to
here.
talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Oh, drop that.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball.
Once you start doing force swings, man, I don't know if I'd be looking through every single.
This offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down.
And doing that, I don't know if I could do that. That sounds so time consuming. I mean, props to you for doing that, but holy smokes.
I like the decision making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball.
We needed that
on
pause,
time.
by the way. I hated what we were in.
For a man. He's got it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
All right. We haven't thrown him a shell all game. We're about to do it. And we haven't really ran stunts on him all game. So we're going to throw him a shell and a stunt.
Jackson gonna throw it. Working that left side now. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6.
Yeah, cover 1.
Is running out of answers.
Man up.
They'll try to get it through the air. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they
That means
take it
nothing,
in for
but
6 more points.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Lining up for the PAT.
Yeah, I feel you. Hopefully they fix it, man.
Some aggression for the point after.
It seems like every year. Like, what was it, last year?
Scoring drive.
Last year was a Duke one every freaking, like, was winning just nonstop. Like, I don't understand. I'll never understand how this stuff makes into the game.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
Well, I'm fine with FCS upsets because they do happen. But it needs to be like against the, not against the crazy schools, right? I mean, North Dakota State was winning versus FBS teams all the time, and they weren't the only ones too. Didn't South Dakota State or Montana State beat a school last year? It just needs to be the more realistic schools that would lose, not like the FCS going and beating like the really top schools.
On the move, it's Goff. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout.
All right.
They'll get together to decide how to play.
We can get through this play
down.
right here, and then we can take a knee,
and
and we should be out of here.
They'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a statement by the defense. Offense is trying to get physical. They're running power. They're pulling the backside guard, and you blow the play up in the backfield for a loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee.
We're going to have to kick it back to him. That's dumb.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He'll try to put
run the clock down.
42 yards out.
We're on shoe. Okay. Criminy.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns.
BYU could be this year's Duke.
I can stay very conservative. Use that clock. I like the
It'd be cool if like next year they didn't do like they only like tweaked gameplay just a little tiny bit. They didn't really focus on too much and just spent the year fixing Dynasty and all the stuff that doesn't work properly. Like all the settings that when they're on or when they're turned off they're still on, or things that just don't work the way that they're supposed to. Incorporate like instead of tracking stats that don't exist like pancakes, let's track like targets and quarterback pressures. Let's fix the punt sliders. There's a lot of little minor things. They just fix it and it all together would make the game just be totally different.
Does not help in the waning moments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. On target over the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Yeah, we definitely opened up the passing game, you guys. I mean,
Man, they're just believing in themselves right now.
and that's the thing. Our 87 overall quarterback, we were at 67%. So I think it's just one of those things. You're going to have various outcomes, right? Their quarterback's 86 overall, and he's going to have a higher completion percentage, but it just happens. The run games, they couldn't run the ball for anything. We were able to run the ball a little bit. I think it's just one of those things. You're just going to have different outcomes as you go. Because there's no reason otherwise, since I'm not playing, there's no reason to think that, quarterbacks percentages are going to be juiced because this guy's an 87 overall, 25-37, 67% completion percentage, only one interception. And then you look over at, he's an 86, he's 75%. Now, to be fair, though, too, their 2-minute drill, he got a bunch of cheap completions just, throwing down there and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It had gotten down lower than that, but even still, I'll take 75% from an 86 overall all day. You know? This is the issue, though. This is the issue. 11 for 12. Nothing. 7 for 14. It didn't matter who it was. Their backup Atkins or their starter Jenkins. They combined for 18 for 26. That's rough. But the reason I think it's a fluke is because when you tap on over to Boise, Riley was 17 for 72, 4.2. Golf was 10 for 20. What the I don't know. 4 for 41 for Harry Stewart the third. So the running's fine. It was just like our team could run, theirs couldn't. Yeah, this game felt and looked really, really good. I don't like all the corners are leading getting all the tackles. It should be the linebackers. But yards were very close. That picks wasn't a pick six, but close to it, right? That mattered. That was a big game changer. Yards per play was very similar. Each team with one turnover. Not a lot of penalties. What's up, Jam? $890 XP for that? Oh yeah, I didn't make this. This is on the that's on the slowest setting. That seems like a lot of XP. I've seen most of the ones I've seen like 400-ish before the update. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy to me. Colorado State would be a fun game. I don't have it on anything, Chase, because this is just a test dynasty. This is for testing coach sliders. I hopped on a stream on Friday, Chase, and the whole time we broke down XP. I literally did simulations. We went out 7 years. We went and did 4 years a couple times, and we did it on different difficulty levels to see if that changed anything. We did them all on 300. And it's absolutely horrid, man. It's absolutely horrid. There's just... It's horrid. It's really bad. Really, really bad. Yeah, we're hoping that tomorrow fixes some, or Thursday fixes some stuff. It's kind of where we're sitting. That's what we're hoping for. Your OC at LC to begin your coach career. Already level 14 or 15, you're 61. Oh, nice. Did you use the boost or anything like that? No. Career is what the normal was, one where it takes you 25 seasons. Which, again, people pointed out, how many coaches do you know coached 25 years? You know what I mean? Nick Saban didn't even coach that long. I think casual is going to be perfectly fine. I think casual is where most people should end up. I mean, you don't need to max out your coach. You know, just get up high enough where you can enjoy some of the stuff, you know. That's what I think. That's what I think. 1.5, that's where I'll be at. I'll be at that for sure. Alright guys, though, appreciate you guys tuning in. This was a shorter stream. Like I said, I'm a little tired. I don't know. I really don't know why I'm tired, but I'm tired today. But ultimately, I'm very pleased with where we're at. We made some progress. I am feeling so good about these. I'm going to go post these for members to test. And then I'll, of course, be back tomorrow. We'll run some more stuff. Maybe we'll play a game on them and see how they hold up there. Demanchi says, so they say you get more XP for playing the games out. Also, you might have gotten XP from your coordinators just now. Maybe some of your players progressed. They didn't say it. I think a lot of other people have done tests that says you get more when you play versus just simulating. Because you get bonuses for like first downs and other stuff that could happen in the game, you know. But I guess you definitely get more from when you're playing the games. But when I was playing, you know, I played a lot of these games on stream, and the XP was already always between like 300 and 500. That 800 was the most I've ever seen, and that was on the slowest setting. Kind of strange. But yeah, we are going to we're going to wrap this up, guys. But I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what time I'll try to get going again around like at the normal time, like 10:30 my time, Central Time. But anything can pop up and happen that could intervene with that. But we'll be back tomorrow and continue to test these. I will, like I said, post these for YouTube members to test and give me feedback. Demancha, yeah, I agree, man. I'm right there with you. I 100% agree. Getting extra XP from LSU's DC and NC. It's possible. I don't know how all that stuff works. I know there's a very slow rate though. But all right, fellas. Thank you for tuning in, hanging out with me for just over 3 hours. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care and peace.